Hey guys, Saf coming at you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. So today, as I expected, I thought it would be quite a big times 10, and the rumor mill that was going around with Guarenteed Staltus did happen. And this is a champion that I'm actually really interested to get because I have a specific piece of content that I want to bring you guys in terms of where I think this guy is absolutely game breaking. So obviously I've got 150 ancient shards here. We're going to get the Staltus. I'll be able to do that piece of content. But what else have we got on offer? We have basically the new faction. So the main champions I'm kind of really interested in here is Elva, Autumnborn, and Ruella. I wouldn't mind a Dithie or the other two legendaries. I definitely do not want an Aileel. Cormac, to be honest, I'm not really that fussed on. I think he's probably the worst of the bunch. But specifically Ruella for Fire Knight, we're specifically looking for Elva. So the great thing about Elva Autumnborn is she's got a speed aura, but she has this full team cleanse and increased speed on a 3-turn cooldown. That makes her a great Ares replacement if you needed more aura in your team. It also makes her great for any arena setting. She has a single target revive, so it's a bit like that Siphi. The best way I can explain her is she's kind of like Duchess meets Siphi in the middle and a bit more continuous healing with this A1. Whereas Ruella is pretty much an out-and-out unkillable monster and really great for Fire Knight. We've got a double triple hitter, a decreased defense, weaken, and decreased speed. It's pretty much all the debuffs you need on a single target opponent, and each hit can apply all three. So this is almost up all the time. And then we get some turn meter with an increased crit rate. So that can help your team. You can probably look to drop a lore from your team with this ability and the A3 and still be able to keep the shield down. So those are the two champions that I'm really looking to try and get alongside Staltus Dragonbane. Staltus Dragonbane is really solid if you're thinking about getting him because he is a defense-based nuker, so it means it's easy to keep alive, really good base HP. His defense multipliers are pretty good. He has a double AoE on a 4 and a 3-turn cooldown. He can also reflect things back as well, so we can decrease defense and poison. It's really hard to debuff him, really hard to stop him. The only thing that is a problem in terms of arena is he is force affinity, and right now if we look at the arena meta, we're going to see the main issue with that being most defenses are spirit based champions. They are Mortu, Duchess, Valkyrie is thrown up in here. Obviously we still have some magic based, which would make him strong. He'd be pretty good into a Rotus potentially. Cupidus, spirit based. There'll be more to Macabres in here. These champions are all spirit based, which makes it very hard for a force based damage dealer to work, but he's still pretty solid. We also have this Revenant path thing going on at the same time. I'm working my way down towards the tier 2 Soulstone, so we'll probably get that, and we will probably pull that as well in this video. I'm going to probably get the legendary book. I don't think I'll go down the left-hand path, but I'll pick up the coins and we'll pick up those different benefits there. So let's get started. We've also got 6 sacreds. I'm tempted if I don't get what I want to pull a few sacreds as well. We've got some space. Let's get pulling. What are we going to get in this 150 ancient shards? I've just pulled Glazea, so I'm not expecting to get many legendaries here. Phenax actually could become pretty dominant, potentially, if Defiant really takes a hold on the arena meta. Very interesting single target nuke on the A1. It's really hard hitting. Potentially could make an appearance. The rares, to be honest, my account doesn't really need rares, so we're not looking out for those. We get Ruella. Yes! Ruella's the main champion I wanted from the epic pool. That is amazing. 20 ancient shards, we get Ruella. Brilliant. Now I can do some content on Ruella. We can do some really cool clan boss teams with Ruella. Another champion on the queue to basically get masteries and 6-star. What else are we going to get then? So we've already hit one of our targets. That's really good. Now, ancient shards are not great for this Revenant event system. Sacreds and voids, specifically voids more than anything, are the best way to get the coins. But as we need to pull 150 ancients anyway, we might as well do it. So we're grinding on through. Anything else that's going to make me excited today? We've already got one. Oh, is it a full rare? Oh, it's a full rare. Keep in mind, guys, this is not a ×2 ancient, so obviously we're not going to get extended odds. All it is a ×10, so we still got to hit the different odds for the legendary and the epic. Oh, it's double blue back to back. That's pretty brutal. What else are we going to get then? I wouldn't mind the Dithie, just to see how he could work. Oh, we got an epic at least. It's pretty brutal shard so far. Now, I know I'm very low on my mercy, so hopefully we shouldn't get a Staltus sort of get summoned too early, like I had happen with Turvold, where we pulled Turvold on the 60th Void Shard. When you pull for guaranteed event, if you pull the champion before the guaranteed event ends, not only does it end the guaranteed event, it also resets your mercy system. Whereas if you pull the Staltus on the 150th shard, you're deep into your mercy, so you don't get that mercy reset. It's actually quite important. God, these shards are brutal. We're getting very, very blue shards. We're flying our way through it because there's nothing exciting to talk about. Oh, there's Cormac. There's another one. Now, Cormac's the one I wasn't the most excited for, mainly because his kit's decent in the sense that he's going to sort of place an increased accuracy and an increased crit rate on himself. Then he's going to grant an extra turn. Then he will attack a single target and then place decreased defense. Now, he does do it before he attacks, so it means affinity-wise, he's affinity-friendly. He can do that on weak hits. And then we have a single target decreased. The problem is he's just all single target. And I suppose it's decent for a single target boss scenario, but I can't imagine where these specific effects are really valuable. So he's probably the least important one for me. So we've run out of space here. I need to make some space. I will be right back. Right, we have some space here now. We're going to pull the final 42 on our way to Staltus Dragonbane. What else are we going to get? Are we going to get a legendary at all, or is this going to be 150 blues with a Ruella? The Ruella for me is as good as a legendary. I'm really excited about the Ruella. Let's see what else we're going to get here. Carlinia. I don't know if I've got a duplicate Carlinia. Woo, we're getting lots of epics here. That's a quad epic. There's Mistrided Dithy. So we've kind of hit all 3 epics in the pool. That's really good in my opinion. Like, that really helps in terms of options for faction wars in about 12 months time whenever we get it. I'm sure there'll be more powerful champions by then. But Mistrided Dithy, he's a little bit like a Marksman 2.0 in the sense that he gets an extra turn. He can get like an extra turn here. He can get an extra turn here. So I'm going to like see if I can find some weird setup where I can actually like really maximize his extra turns and see how well he can do. Let's keep pulling though. 4 epics in that one temple. That was quite strong. I think we've got 2 more pulls before we get the Staltus. This is going to be repaying the luck we just had there with another epic. Another full blue. Last one. We get a Toragi, really good champion. Already have one though. Oh, there's a legendary. We get a Ghostborn. Okay, so we do get the legendary there. So that legendary Ghostborn resets my mercy. And then we get the Staltus. Now I do already have a Ghostborn. But another Ghostborn could be useful. I wonder what it does for my faction guardians as well. Let's pull a Sacred for the fun. We kind of wanted Elva, but hey. We get an epic champion. We get a Relic Keeper. Oh. Okay, where does that put us for the Dark Elves? Are we at 10 out of 10 now with that Ghostborn? Oh, he's a 3rd duplicate. Ah. 3rd duplicates are awful because I can't empower him to get a +2 because I lose one of my faction guardians and I can't make another guardian and +1 is pretty worthless. So he's kind of just going to sit there for a while. That's really disappointing actually. Now obviously there's no champion chase and there is no summon rush going on, but there is this Revenant path. All of those sort of 150 ancients has got me 33, about 31,000 because I already had 2,000 coins. So it's going to allow me to buy this Mortal Soulstone. Now my choice is I got 20,000. I can probably go and get this Chaos Ore, unlock it with a key and get my legendary book. And I've still got some left over for these coins, which is kind of what I wanted to get. Now my choice is, do I go for the Feast? I actually don't think the Feast is worth anything, so I'm not going to do that. I would potentially go down this path to get the 10,000, but it would require a lot more investment that I don't have. So the kind of 7,000 coins are left in a bit of limbo. I could start working my way down this left-hand path for an epic book and just forget the legendary book, because effectively we would need to get an extra, 3,500 there. So 4,500 extra points plus the existing path down here, whereas I probably have enough points to get to that epic book already. So we might just get the epic book, pick up the 5-star chicken and forget the legendary book. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go down the left-hand side here. We're going to pick up the epic book. And then we're going to leave it like that. If we get enough to basically get to the 5-star chicken, we'll pick the 5-star chicken up. But I'm not really interested in trying to get there. The essence would be nice, but for 13,000, that's a very big investment. So I think like that's worth paying off my shards. I got a legendary book out of the top of it. We've got this tier 2 soulstone. Let's take a look, see what we're going to get. What are we going to get out of this pool? Anything useful? It's epic. That's really not good. Uragrim really has no use for a blessing because he's generally a poisoner and debuffs are really useless. Outside of like maybe, I don't know, some survivability ones, he doesn't even hit on that many attempts. You can't even put like a cruelty on him. It's actually quite useless. We're actually quite close to another 200 here, but I don't think we're going to get enough. We probably will after we do the Ice Golem tournament, but we're not going to get enough here to do another one of these. So yeah, I think we are pretty much summoned out there. What have we got here? We've got a weekly challenge. Pick up some more forge parts if you haven't been getting. It's pretty good. Oh, we got one spot. Let's pull one more sacred. What are we going to get? Anything good? It's an epic. It's a royal guard. It's actually quite solid. I don't need a royal guard, but it's a royal guard, hey. Right, there you go, guys. That is the end of the video. I will be doing some content on Ruella and Staltus Dragonbane. I'll probably make Mr. Rider Dicey a 60 as well, and we'll mess around with him. Cormac is probably going to sit in my reserve vault unless something useful comes out with him. But thanks for watching, guys. Sorry there hasn't been a video every day this week. We have been hard at work improving the Hellhades website. We have got now mobile-friendly tier lists finally after quite a long time waiting. We also have huge sections now on Eternal Evolution. We've got a tier list. We've got champion guides. We've got ratings. Go check it out on hellhades.com. That is where all my time has been this week, working with Fiction and the team. We will be continuing videos next week with this new content. But until then, guys, I will catch you in the next video.